first things first, let's do some analysis. I really wish I had jumped into this trade 25 points ago, but I did not. So here we are. Let's see. Starting now, I'm going to do some top-down analysis. Just going to search for some gaps on the hourly, which we're rejecting off of that right there. And our next gap below would be down here. And now we're breaking through that a little bit. And of course it's like right at that. Nice. Oh, this is, I think today is probably going to be pretty bullish. God damn, I should have entered that trade earlier. And I guess now we wait. Alright, so let's check the 15-minute. Template, hourly, boom. Alright, so this is like completely disrespecting this gap right here. 1 hour. And 1 hour. And this thing's just gonna rip. Ain't it? Okay, where's this control of this thing? There we go. Oh my god, there it goes. That's annoying as hell. 2 minutes after the open. Alright, it's on the 15. Damn, I missed this entire move last night. I couldn't sleep. This right here would have been a perfect entry, this area, based on this gap. Then basically lost or missed out on a 100-point down move, and then now I would have liked to enter around here, and then just missed out on this 50-point pump. So that's pretty fucking cool. Woo! Alright. Oh, that is so fucking annoying. And just gonna continue to rip. There's nothing else above this, right? It's like, should I enter this? Probably not. That would not be the smart thing to do. However, this does look like it's going to pump like crazy. And my guess earlier, before starting stream, was that today was going to be pretty bullish. Just based on overnight consolidation we had going on right here. This is so frustrating. But we're just going to be patient. And we will sit on our hands, so to speak. And we will watch. Try to find an entry. Maybe we'll pull back. Retest this gap right here, which would make sense. 36-ish, 34. Reject off these MAs. We're going to be patient. We're going to find an entry. Got these MAs breaking above the VWAP, which is good for a bullish day, I like to believe. But also could just mean nothing. Oh my god. And should we enter right here? Probably. That would have been great. 37. So 36 would have gotten filled right there. I don't know if this is going to hold or not, though. But that is a pretty bullish move. This would be a kind of 50% area on that retrace. But I don't really trust it. Especially this rejection up there, pulling back. You take the high road down. I mean, we could range. Could come back up to 24.9. That'd be 50 points. That'd be pretty freaking cool, but that's not how we like to plan our trades, boy. I should have entered. That would have been nice. That would have been a good little scalp right there. 10 points. Alright, let's see how this holds. I mean, this is way up here, which usually means we're going to continue upward. Oh god, should I really don't want to FOMO into this in case it just decides to take a dive. Let's see, Trader Hub, let's see what kind of news we got going on. 8:45. Is that Central? Oh god. 54. Cool, 20 points. But it was not. We are being patient and we are being good. I would have liked to enter down here. And there we go. Now we might get the reversal right here. Just based on how this is kind of punching through these MAs. Maybe we'll come back down to 820s, or maybe this will be a full push to the lower end of the range. Could be down here, 760s. Maybe it'll just fall off a cliff. I don't know. mean, VWAP is right at this 50% mark on this, between these two 1 hour gaps right here. Sometimes it likes to go down, tap that real quick. Unless it'll push through. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Oh, damn it. This time, things will work out just fine. We won't have to steer away. And should I enter along right here? That's not a bad idea. Well, now it's a bad idea. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna run away without us, isn't it? Oh god. Oh god. Maybe not. Actually, probably not. We're gonna test this good, bro, boy. Which, alright, so looking at this, we come up, break through this. Let's change this color just because it's hard to see. Let's go pink. Actually, let's go purple. Actually, let's go back to pink. Okay. And alright, so now on the 1 minute we have this gap right here, which we're stuck right in the middle of. Got this MA crossing over. Is this gonna continue to pump or are we gonna reverse? What's going on? My money is on pump, but not at this entry. Alright, we'll get another pullback, enter around 36 again, we'll see. Breaking above this gap. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't really want to take a loss on the first trade of this account. This time, this time things will work out just fine. Alright, so here's this gap, which is an hourly, but it's also on a 5-minute. And it's staying above it. Oh, and we're just gonna fucking rip, aren't we? Fuck, maybe I should just enter one. Can always trade micros, but I don't really want to. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold. I love gold. Alright, yes. Also doing the same thing. But we're just stuck in this range. See if we can break out or not. Are any of these being manipulated? Oh my god, this is gonna fucking rip right now. And yes, looks a bit cleaner, but this time, things will work out just fine. You have to see the way. And maybe this is gonna just chop around for a minute before breaking back down. I could easily see that. I could also see us just ripping forever and ever and ever and ever. As long as I don't enter the trade, we will go to 50,000. If I enter the trade, we will go to 1. So we're just gonna sit it out right now. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Alright, why won't this crap open? Open recent, trade track. Oh my god, you son of a gun. I knew you were going to do that to me. Why would you do this to me? Fucking A. Alright, might wait for a small pullback. We got 30 seconds left on this minute. Should I join? Should I join in on the fun? Or will I just end up being exit liquidity? Oh. Oh god, why? Why the fuck won't this thing open? There we go. And alright. I'm still kind of tempted to jump in here. Oh, god damn it. Alright, what time did I wake up? 6:50. Oh my god. You know what? Time is that guy speaking? 8:45, which is already passed. Oh, golly. And you know what? We might just throw one of these on right here. Hope for the best. Even though we don't like fucking trading off of hope. You know, let's put a buy right here. Gosh. I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. That's why you're missing out on 50 plus points. 60 plus points. Alright, there's a little bit of a pullback. Oh. Oh my god. I mean, this could easily come right back down to here. Especially now we're breaking above these guys right here. So there was a gap. Oh, there was a gap right here. Let's go ahead and add another square. 5 minute. We got that 5 minute, which we are rejecting off of at this moment. So we're gonna go ahead and change this back to an hourly. Let's go ahead and change this one to a 5 minute. There we go. And we'll lock that. So I got this rejection right here, rejection right there. This would have been a perfect entry if I weren't such a friggin' funny little guy. Oh, now we're just gonna rip right through there, and I'll just miss out on 100 points today. Just sitting here watching it fucking go without me. I love that so much. All right. I mean, if we long it right here, we're just going to be jumping into all-time highs, essentially, which is fucking A right there, 87, 10 points away from all-time highs. This is going to continue to rip. So what do? We wait. We missed 3 good opportunities to enter. Down here, 816. Again down here, like 820. What did I say? 36 would have been my entry. 54 would have been alright. And now we just. Wait. I guess wait for entry or reversal. I mean, this could be a decent entry if it wants to continue to rip, but that's a big if. Capital I, capital F for frick. Alright. Seconds left in this candle. This is probably going to continue to. Oh, we just wait. This time, things will work out just fine. All right. Good thing we didn't enter, right? Should we enter? I mean, there's not really any gaps down. Nothing's really gapping down just yet, bud. Oh, fuck. Maybe we will add one. That's so annoying. I hate that so much. How are we looking on this 5 minute? It's way up there. Way up there. And the 15 minute. These guys aren't really crossing over right here. Well, they're kind of crossing over, but not as cleanly as I would hope. So we might be looking at something like this, where we come up, reject, come back down to this level, which would be right around here-ish or so. I don't fucking know. Here we go. Thou shall not FOMO. be in profit if I would have FOMO'd in a few times. What if there's a gap on the 100 tick chart? Willing to bet there is. Whoa, look at that. There we go, boy. Got this gap right here, breaking down. There we go. This gap right here, respected. And that's a little bit too quick, though. Let's just take a step back. Fuck, should we enter right here? This MA crossing over. Although that would have been a cool couple $100. Really don't want to enter at the top of this. However, I do think this thing just continues to rip all day. Why the heck wouldn't it? Is that all-time highs right there? Where is all-time highs? Oh, way up here. 8888888888888. Oh wow, that really just wicked all-time highs? Look at that. Fucking asshole NASDAQ, I swear to God. And do we continue? Really don't want a long all-time highs, but unless this thing wants to push through, which it most likely does because I am not in the trade. If I enter the trade, it will go down to 0. But if I don't enter the trade, it's like if I enter the trade, there's a good chance we just tap, break through all-time highs, and reverse. Hate it. Is this going to reverse? Probably not. I don't see any reason that it would. really trying to take a 25-point loss in this again. Oh, I really hate that. But we just wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we wait until there is a reversal. Because that is the strategy. Green M&Ms. Just rejecting up against fucking all-time highs. It's annoying as hell. Oh. This is just going to be a slow grind all day, huh? If we come up to here and maybe squeeze 30 points out of this. I really don't like that, though. This time, things will work out just fine. We don't have to live this way. That's so fucking annoying. Alright, this teeny tiny little gap right here. Let's see if it rejects. I mean, now on the hour, we got this big ass gap right here. Damn, that's a big ass gap we got right there. Holy shit, boy. What is this? 86 or 806 to 65, so it's 60-point gap on the hourly. Now we're kind of pulling back a little bit. The market is unsure. Or is it? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, here we go. Here we go. Now I think we might be getting our reversal here. We can get a decent gap down. What I want to see is a gap down, push down a little bit, retrace, then reject off the gap, you know. But we ain't getting that yet. And we're kind of pushing down a little bit there. Let's see how this looks. Oh, look at that. Da-da-da-da. All right, here we go. So now we just wait for a retest of this area, maybe 73, maybe 65, depending on how this candle closes. So pretty nice though. Unless this just rejects and then continues to fucking rip all day, which it very well might. Oh boy, it might. However, the fact that this rejected right off of 888 is, that's manipulation, if you ask me. Which you fucking didn't. Oh, look at that. Especially because ES didn't even reach all-time highs. Let's see what's up with gold. I hate gold. And gold's kind of consolidating for a little bit. Alright, let's go back to NASDAQ. Alright, so rejection off of this area. Would be gorgeous. Yeah, let's wait for this 5 minute. 2 minutes left. Because this is good. Could reject off of here and continue to pump, which actually looks pretty nice. Might not be a bad place to enter. But we're going to stick with our plan. The plan was to look for a reversal, so if we get up here and we reject off of this, which I don't really know if that's going to happen anymore. Actually, maybe it will. We can take this line right here, we'll go like this, and we'll say, what is this? It's a, what is it? It's a, what is it? Alright, so this could be like a head and shoulders type little guy right here. Go boop, up to this area, then we reject off of that, we come back down. And then retest, maybe 44? You say 45. Reaction.
Not the trailing 12 months, but like the next year, is its highest since January.
All right, so we got ES pumping higher. We got NQ. So what I'm looking at is this wick right here being higher than this, which NQ is doing the opposite, which usually signifies some type of manipulation. What that means, I don't really fucking know. So we're just gonna watch this. And what's gold doing? Probably taking a. It's ranging. It's ranging. There we go, starting to reject off of this. That's pretty close to what I wanted to see. But is it close enough to enter a short? Just based on. Hey, do me a favor and shut up. What happened to my. What? Oh, that's a yes. I'm a funny guy. Alright, let's go back to Nez. Okay. And there's all-time highs. Alright, how do I add the fucking thing? You know, the thing. How do you add the thing? That's not the thing I wanted to add. No. This time, things will work out just fine. You won't have to see. Alright, I'm thinking I might throw one on just based on this consolidation right here. Being right at this prior all-time high. Usually means it will continue to rip. So we got gap up, gap up, gap up. These are only two gap downs, but they're invalidated. God, I just really hate longing all-time highs. That's really shitty to do. Should have longed towards all-time highs. But I didn't do that. Now we wait. Now we wait.
Overright Nasdaq. Saw some stops get popped up there. Liquidity sweep. Some. 34,894 quarter. Highs, all time highs. Can we get to 25,000 by end of day? In the Nasdaq, can we get to 25,000 even? What do we get down to in April? We're in the 16s. The 16 handle.
I think so. 16s.
I think so. What's the March
Oh,
candle?
we hit the 16, 17, 18 handle all in one day.
That was the June contract. Yes, we did.
I know.
That was incredible. It's absolutely incredible. ES stayed pretty strong here, grinding higher. Two ticks off session highs. 67.21. Leon in the chat. What's up, Leon? Love seeing Leon. Short square gets cooked. Smoke him, MQ. Also, hey, nice cut there, Jared. Way to get out. You know, you saw a little unrealized gain there, but nice cut there.
No unnecessary losses.
Like that. That is a rule right there. And still no Williams. Williams, where are you?
We need that on a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, I need a tattoo.
No unnecessary losses.
Williams, where are you?
Williams, well, that too. That too. Williams, where are you? No unnecessary losses. About the same thing. Not my forehead.
Okay.
67. 24,000. 891. Last
Yes.
trade. Yo. Alright, now ES is making a move. ES on the grind, closing in. 9 points away, all time highs.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
seven,
on
16 and a half. Well, you folks wondering about settlement. Both of them targeted. NASDAQ and ES. ES just hit it.
Yep.
Tesla up 4.25%.
The buyers, man. Look at that.
I should have entered again. What is going on, Steve?
Like a rather improbable run where they were.
Wow.
That small investment from Elon Musk, he's what? Tripled his money.
How is that paying off? That Friday, we saw that huge run up on Friday as well. Going into the close, it was buyers. All right, 24,899 half. Ticks away from 24,900. Can we get to 25,000? Here we go, Joey in the chat. 25,000. Let's go. Can we pull a poll up in the chat? Put a poll up in the chat. Will we see 25,000 evens? 25,000 evens in the Nasdaq today?
I'm gonna say not today.
Not today. Dakota's vote is no.
I'm going with that.
Hope's vote is no. Jack, what's your vote?
I don't look at the NASDAQ. What are we at now?
24,000.
We're 100 points away.
100 points away. Pick say yes or no, Jack. Say yes or no. No one's gonna hold you to 900 straight. All right, first less than 100 points.
I say no.
No, okay, 3 no's. I'll say yes. Jared, what do you think? Jared,
I don't think we hit. I don't think we hit it today.
all right, I'm saying yes. Put up a poll. We'll see. We see.
Vote.
Yes.
Me?
Get
Yeah.
We might see it before the fast market.
So we can pull this up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucking annoying.
Yep, 900. 24,905. 905 last trade. 67.25 last trade. The ES
575.
575. 575. 75.
Looking very strong
All right.
so far.
Very strong indeed. Let that poll cook a little bit. We'll see what the results are. Without further ado, always bringing you new stuff here. Top Step X. Big announcement. Some of you've already seen it. I've seen people talking about it in the chat. We're here bringing good news. Go to Gabe. Gabe, bring us the good news. Happy Monday, my man. This is a good one.
Happy Monday. Good morning, everybody. We have wow, holy crap. We have an update in Topstep X. If I can talk today, that would be great. Traders, the moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Auto OCO brackets are here. Topstep X. You've seen them, and now we're going to talk about them and give you a brief demo on where they are and how to function. So auto OCO brackets bring total control to Topstep X. Your strategy can run itself, staying disciplined and consistent. With an entry, you can set a profit target and one protective stop, set up templates. When one order fills, the rest cancel automatically. Now, express funded account and trading combine traders keep position brackets as an alternative. So if you like the simplicity of the current position brackets, you do not have to switch over to OCO. But OCO is now an added option for you. Auto OCO orders are the only option for live funded traders. But who is this for? This is for busy traders who can't babysit charts, part-time futures traders who want full-time control, anyone who wants disciplined exits without constant screen time. More control, more freedom, less screen time. That's the gist of it. So this essentially helps by adding enhanced control that adapts with your strategy. Auto OCO brackets let you automate complex exit strategies that would only require consistent attention. Scale out multiple take targets or take profits. Keep one small stop loss. Obviously, of course, cancellation orders that are no longer necessary once one fills. So let me go ahead and switch over to the charts and I'm going to show you how they are effectively creating a template for the auto OCO bracket. Let's go and switch to the charts. So we're going to go in Topstep X as normal. You're going to go over to auto settings on the left-hand side, hold your icon. You'll notice that in the left-hand
Alright, so I think. Oh, maybe it's gonna push through. Wow, I thought this was gonna run out of steam. Maybe it is running out of steam. We'll see. I don't know. This time. Oh my god, how do I just add the second friggin' screen to it? No. Alright, so if this pulls back down and comes back up and then retests and rejects slightly lower than these guys, then we will enter a short. And hopefully that will come back down to around this area down here. Which it looks like it's just going to continue to rip. Because why the friggin' heck wouldn't it, boy? And fuck, maybe I should enter a long. But I don't really want to do that. Now you're under my control. Okie dokie. Oh, there it is. Duh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this thing is fucking pissing me off. Boy.
There you go. Great way to, Fraser, great way to profit target some strategies.
It's nice.
Tempted too long. Should I?
In the pit.
Should I? Would I? Could I? And then we'd be longing right into this resistance
The other
to
order,
maybe squeeze
physically pull it out of the deck and
$100 out of it, which is not
and you filled the other
the
side.
move after a 100-point fucking pump.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a tricky one. You got the cells in one hand, that is definitely
Yep.
what are those poll results? Thank you, Gabe. Good stuff.
However, maybe we'll fucking long it right here.
Yes or the no's. So yeah, again, when the poll was up, Nasdaq, you see 25,000s today. Last trade, 24,903. We did make new all-time highs. 908s. ES closing in on all-time highs. About 5 points to go. 5 points to go. 50-50. How about that? 600 plus votes. 50-50. Say yes. 50. Say no. Here we are. Interesting.
Well. We've reached our first options rock fight level.
Yeah.
ES. Which is just a little bit below, looks like the high of Friday. I was out having a lovely time.
Man,
It
look
was
at
a nice
that.
day I had. 67.31 and change. Couple of interesting targets there.
When you say rock fight, your first rock fight, what are you looking for? What tips you off that indeed we're seeing a rock fight? Were you looking at futures? Because I can see in the future, but you're looking at options as well?
I'm looking at options on the SPX, and this is the first level that we're coming to where there's a lot of 0-day calls. So I would expect this to maybe consolidate a little bit here.
I agree with you, Jack. We're not seeing much follow through anywhere. It's slowed down. This could mean we could just, we say zombie rally, right? Where we're not going with any velocity. It's not like a lot of momentum, but we just kind of chop and go up and to the right. That could be a possibility today.
Absolutely. Hogue, I'd like to ask, hit me with a delta for ES and NQ.
ES positive 4,100 and Q positive 2,900.
Interesting. So that delta positive means our market orders coming in and going straight to market and essentially off.
Okay, what do we do here? Do we break through?
Deeper that, more that number grows, more aggressive.
Come back, retest,
All right,
continue to pump
Yeah.
up to 500,
opposite with negatives.
5,000.
Think about it. Using a market order to enter the market is the most aggressive
I
thing that you
don't
can
freaking
do. You place a bid, which is passive. But if you're just putting market orders in to buy, you're aggressive. You want it in. And Jaron was looking at a potential divergence to that when he was looking for his short, which he managed very well. Still seeing these aggressive buyers coming in, and it's not like hugely aggressive. I mean, 4,200 in delta at this point of the day when the market's been one time framing higher from the opening range. It's not huge, but it is aggressive. Not overly aggressive. Still seeing these markets continue to push to the upside. As the S&P, the NASDAQ's definitely leading the S&P.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the market rip fucking forever and ever.
Strong.
Yeah, strong.
I hate it so goddamn much.
Salem was louder. Muscat was Salem, the House saying many things are driving inflation. Tariffs are only one of them. We got promise of AI not yet visible in macro data. It's like
all trying. They just can't keep a good market down.
Market don't care. Treasuries aren't.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it reacts at the Friday high of the ES if we get there.
31s.
Yeah. Like I would never just like put an offer in there, but like if it comes back through, because that's like the next options leg up.
You know what we forgot? We forgot air horns. We never had air horns this morning.
Didn't have air horns. Dakota's running out. There's a lot.
Running out of air.
Time is at 9:42. 3 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Let's see what that looks like.
There we go.
Okay.
Jared, thoughts? What's the context right now? Context. Your checklist. Context.
Slight gap right
confirmation,
here.
Context of what you're seeing in the Nasdaq.
I mean, Hope, he nailed it. The CBD is increasingly going up, and so is the market. For me, there's no confirmation. If I were to enter right here, I would have to have a little bit of a wider stop. For me, that's not necessarily how I want to get in right now. So sitting back and watching, enjoying it, waiting to see if anything else sticks out to me. But we are bullish. We are
Oh
continuing
yes,
to move up.
what's CBD? In reference to the market, CBD is what?
Cumulative volume delta.
CBD, cumulative volume. Thank you. Gotcha.
So aggressive for market buys minus market sells. And so we're really good, like Hope said again, a divergence in CBD. So if there's at a low, if there's a lot of aggressive selling, and so the CBD makes a lower low, then the market makes a higher low. That's the first sign I look for of absorption. And so and then you're in an area of demand, and you just stack all these things together. And so I really do like using CBD.
Absolutely. Shorts are hot. Get that squeeze going. We got. Oh, Salem so far. Retaliation against U.S. tariffs has almost been non-existent compared to what was feared. Growth in foreign economies looks better than it did a few months ago. 50 on the tilt in the ES. 82% long the tilt in crude right now. 82%. Last trade $60.04. Yes, just grinding this thing higher. Top of the hour move. We see how many indicators suggest reserves are still abundant. We see how just an asterisk. Love it.
This market's resilient, man. This market is resilient.
After COVID, man. After COVID.
Huge.
Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Again, we're 2 points from all-time highs in the ES. We go to ladders.
Nvidia is now making a run towards green. We were almost down 1%. Now we're making a run back to session highs here.
So are we going to see 25,000? Can we see 25,000 evens in NASDAQ by fast markets? We got plenty of time to get there.
We do. It's looking a lot more likely now.
Let's do it. Let's get there. Why not? Yes, get your air horns out.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad habit, but I'm thinking I might do it. And
Yeah, this is Friday's
long all-time highs, even though I
Friday's high.
really don't like doing that.
2 points away. And see if those stops do get popped. That's just ripping higher. Yep. And 5-minute problem just opened. Yep. 5 points off the highs in NASDAQ. 24,918. All eyes on the ES right now. Let's see the tilt on the ES.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
1% long. Obi says, wow, what a move. Yep. Very, very strong.
Tilt.
Like, come on, ES. Here.
Only 50% long.
Here we go again, yeah.
There we go. We got 67.31. That's all-time highs in the ES.
Nasdaq pushing through.
Oh, Nasdaq's. Yeah, Nasdaq's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, we're going.
Come on, just do it. You gotta watch all the time. What a market. What a market. Market's just not taking anything into consideration with Salem. So yeah, hating on AI, Jack. Heck, still nothing from Williams. you're seeing something in options that perhaps is ceiling or
All
temporary.
right, I might throw one on here. I
Yeah,
think just for the hell of it.
exactly. This has been like a very slow grind up. There hasn't been like any pullbacks. Um, I'm not saying I am going to do this. It depends on kind of how it goes through. I definitely want to take out these highs from Friday, blow those air horns, and then we'll see from there.
Troops in the chat always bring the heat. Yes, that are extremely full indeed. What troops means by that is there are a lot of offers. There we go. Did we do it?
There we go.
The
We have
take.
the 1.5. Yeah.
We gotta get to the orders. We get 0.75. We do. Well, someone uptick it.
There we go.
All-time highs. There we go. Thank you. Yes, we did it. We did it. So new all-time highs today. Tuesday, 67.32. There goes the Nasdaq. Nasdaq's all right. Here we go. You and me, we're gonna hold hands as we take this thing higher. 24,926. What a bull run right now.
VIX is also green. VIX is up 2.5%.
What's this again?
Yeah. Well, you tend to see it as we hit these, zombie rally all-time highs. You can think about the VIX as just demand for protection.
What's Delta now? Feels like it's growing to the positive.
Yeah, it certainly is. 5,400 positive ES, 3,600 positive NASDAQ. They keep hitting the buy button, Andre. They keep hitting the buy button. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, Jack. So we saw it. We got to those 31s. It looked like stops really got. How thick this slider is. So
Yeah.
if we see the stops get popped, they did. So no trade, but that could certainly change. But we are in grind higher mode.
Exactly. Like it's like looking at a chart, it doesn't seem like something I want to short until we get some consolidation. We just had 10 green 15-minute candles for ES. But I'm also thinking about say I did take that, where would I put my stop? It's always a little tricky with all-time highs.
I would not be opposed to getting into a short NASDAQ here for a base hit. See when you take money down to possibly 900s. And
Yeah,
rejection
I
of those
kind of
20s
see
is
that
strong.
905-ish.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. See if we get rebar reversal for just a quick scalp short.
Okay, I want to ask you, if you did, obviously it's counter trend, and it'd be a quick base hit. What, based on what you're seeing, with the movement, what would a base hit be, point wise, tick wise, and if you were to get
10,
short?
15 points. 10, 15 points. Nothing crazy. And that's only if I see some type of reversal up here in this zone. And as of now, we're not seeing it.
Yup. Oh my god, this is so annoying.
What are you seeing there in terms of the delta? When you see it just continues to grow more and more into the positive, right? More market buy orders are coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm struck with perma bear syndrome, and I want to short so bad, but
Why
you
is it
really
all
can't. Every dip's being bought right back up,
Feels
and
good.
so
It's overwhelming. Oh man, here goes the ES. Now ES cooking. 67.3 all the traders, bears, you go higher.
I feel better shorting, and I don't know why. I don't understand the science behind it, but I just do.
Those good
How do you
calls.
buy all-time highs? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. There's a human being.
Look at Delta. Delta's
You
showing
get
it
the pullback,
exactly.
but that's it. That's it. You don't want to hold on to a short at all-time highs for longer than 10 minutes.
Just don't fight it. You're not in it. Don't fight it. Look for, confirmation and context, just like John says.
Salem's still going. Not seen anything from Williams. Rates, economic projections, and Salem. Just cashing checks over there. Market's making new all-time highs as well.
Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying.
mark this. Who in the chat? Who got you?
Robert Darcy.
Darcy.
So we haven't been in quite a while.
You got called out. I love it. Hook name named Darcy. Fucking haters.
He was the biggest.
All right, come on. Here we go. Now we might be rolling over.
Love it. All right, here's a little push in gold here. 37.56. 37.56. $7 off all time highs. Troops, you are crazy. I'm gonna say all the pullbacks have been roughly 0.03% to 0.04%. In the Nasdaq, what is that ticks? What's that? I guess you put that ticks. Yes, staying strong here. All time
Safe
highs.
to look at your 401k again, folks.
Oh, I've been looking, Hogue.
I mean,
It's
it's
nuts.
safe for a while.
Yeah, it has. It has.
It's hey, gold. Here we go. Gold woke up finally. We had a $4 pop in the last 2 minutes or so.
Alright, I am in shorts. I have micros. Stop loss 948. And I'm
What's your entry
for a
point?
base hit. Entry's 921. Just for base hit.
Right. What you said about 15 points. Points is a base hit. You could do like 06.
Yeah, I'll scale out too if we do get a little bit of a pullback here.
Something going on.
Oh,
Continue to.
would it be nice to see a failed upside auction here?
There's like,
Talking my language.
oh, Jerry. Look at you
My
guys.
language,
Look at
whatever.
you.
Come on in, the water's warm.
Read that move.
Yeah.
Gold. $5. 37.59.
Tempted to short here, but
Look, closing in on all-time highs. About $3 ago. 37.60. Last trade in gold.
got this MA crossing over. We got this crossing over here. We got these guys kind of angling towards each other.
Crude grinding higher here.
However, I have seen this do stuff like this where it'll pull back and then it'll.
Well, and that 32 stalled out a little bit.
Green candle.
Yeah, 32 quarter. 32 corner.
What are we looking for on the downside here? The hour 5 minutes.
906, 908 would be a limit, but
Yeah, probably scaling out at some point down to.
Right. 50 on the tilt. Gold got close. Got within $3 of all-time highs. Stalled out right now. 37.50 now. About $4 to go there.
7 wouldn't be a bad
Is
short.
the fix real today? I guess
Not really.
Fix positive. All right, who's next to speak? We haven't seen anything from Williams. We got it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock Central Time, so in about an hour and 5 minutes. Myron, Hammett, are they all the same table? I don't know. They might be all. We might have the same conference, if you will. Take a look into that. Crude grinding higher, $62.18. Low, 61.61.
I don't mind
Come
this
on,
trade.
nice.
Another thing I'm looking at for this one is I'm watching Tesla come off at
Head and shoulders on the 100 tick.
not quite a bit.
It's not
We're starting to
bad.
push lower in Tesla. We're kind of seeing just a slowdown in momentum. That's why I feel a little bit confident getting into a short here. It's more than just like, yeah, I like this is good. I'm watching price action. I'm watching these markets. Could be wrong, but we'll see.
Yeah, this is gonna be cheap.
Jared, what are you looking for here? Are you only looking for a short, Jared?
I'm not only looking for a short, but if I wanted to get long, I would need some kind of pullback as well. So I do need some kind of retracement. Either way, I'm going to be a part of it or look to long once it happens. I'm looking that we're kind of building value above this value area high now, which does, and initiate, some acceptance for higher prices. So if we did get a pullback and maybe we bounce off this value area high to continue, or if we break back into the value area, then I could look to target the point of control, value area lows. So really just looking to see how it reacts to bouncing off this level at the 904s, 905s.
Value area high. Value area high. What price do you have? You want to see it pull back to value area high in the Nasdaq? What price is that?
I have it at 906.
906.
The IBI.
Yes.
Value area high, IB high. There's why is there two ways to say the same thing in this industry? I'll never understand. I'm sure there's other ways. So you want to see the pullback to, if that would be perhaps a entry for a long then?
That would be an entry for longs if I saw a lot of aggressive buying step in and buyers wanted to support that price. Now, if it were to break below and maybe some sellers initiated some selling.
All right, I'll be right back. we go.
Took long.
Yeah, rates. Yeah. Rates. Yep.
So if you bought on
Let's see how this reacts. And we might enter a short. And if we do that, we'll be shorting into this support and this 50 MA, which I'm not crazy about doing. However, this does look like it's going to break down. And, well, fuck, I don't know. This market's a pain in the ass. I hate these all-time highs. Missed out on 2 perfect entries. And now we're sitting here second guessing ourselves. It's pretty fucking cool, dude. I love that.
Go full. There you go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There it is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight green bars in the S&Ps. Now we get a little bit of a reversal pattern, perhaps.
Okay. All right, well, let that play out. Let that play out. Yes, Manfred. But before Manfred comes on, you know, Topstep TV's bringing you the goods before Manfred comes on. But I'm not going to be here to tell you. I'm going to bring it, James. James, come on in. What do we have before Manfred joins us?
Well, Andre, we do have a packed day, including the return of Manfred, but also what we got going on is our Trustpilot. Have you heard about Trustpilot? Trustpilot is somewhere you can go to leave your feedback on what we are doing here at Topstep and Topstep TV. It's a way to get your voice heard, and we read each and every Trustpilot review that comes through that website, believe me. So, if you haven't given us a 5-star review yet, what are you waiting for? We're going to drop the...
Whatever. Should I short this? Yeah, probably. But then for what? To catch 5 points? Where would our target be? Maybe down here. Maybe we can get 10 points out of it. And thank God we didn't fucking do that. However, we got these guys crossing over. These guys are still pretty bullish, but it doesn't mean they can't fucking push over. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And I hate that. 15-minute. Still looks like it's gonna. This time, think it'll turn out just fine.
Reversal, correct? You're saying we might see reversal in the equities?
Yeah, I mean, it's set up for one, but it's not confirmed.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I'd like to see a red bar on this 5-minute.
It's up gold. We're closing in on those highs.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I had a feeling gold was up to something here, and it's up
Yeah.
to something.
It's up. It's up.
Yeah.
5.5, 4.
Oh, is gold marching to 4,000?
5,000.
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
We got those Topstep daily lows. What do you have for weekly kickoff high in ES and NASDAQ here?
It might
Yes.
enter a
So
short
weekly
right
kickoff
here.
on the ES. 68.50.
The tight stop.
Wow. Yep. 68.
That at 68.52.
I only like this
NASDAQ,
rejection right here.
25.534.
That would be the reasoning behind it. You have 15 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. See if this wants to. Well, let's just let this breathe for a second. And and this is essentially the same pattern it made down here. This is what I was looking at before. Right. So we got this guy right there. And then we got this guy doing the same thing right here. Or is it? Let's get the 100 tick. 100 ticks. Yeah, there we go.
Points of all-time highs in YM and about $2 in gold. In gold, yes. On this Monday. I don't know. Here's your Dakota, you still short this thing?
Yeah, and for whatever reason, it's working out. Yeah, I took profit.
Sound
One
surprised.
contract, and
Alright, really tempted to.
I know
throw one
Chad
on
is.
here,
They were a little
but
chirpy
I don't
when I got
like
into the
it.
short, but
I don't like it.
Jerpy.
it's gone quiet.
Euro close in about 18 minutes. Jared?
Order
Let's
filled.
It's all-time highs. You were looking at 906's value area high, initial balance high as well. We're trading 24,912. Is this the pullback retrace that you? How do you want to see? So we get down to 906's, Jared. What are you looking for, context-wise?
Yeah, just watching what volume comes in. If there's a lot of selling here, but then we kind of reclaim above it, that's going to be bullish to me. If buyers try to support it and we still continue to break lower and come back into the value area, then that would look like some trap participants, and I would look for a further pull down. So very situational, very like trying to be objective as possible. Yeah, I just want to observe the volume here and see whose efforts aren't working, whose efforts are working between the participants, and then look to follow in their footsteps. So this will
What
be a
do you
good
see
area
right
to
now?
get in regardless.
Whose efforts are
It did look
Yeah.
like it looked more like exhausted buying at the highs. Like the market's going to move up till the last buyer buys, and it kind of looks like they weren't interested at higher prices, at least for now. So a pullback makes sense. The market has to come meet the demand of buyers, because if they're not going to buy up here, it's got to have.
This is a bad entry. I really kind of don't like this.
might
Maybe
be a
I'll
nice
close it
start.
out.
The value area high would be the last area that I think buyers would get back in. If not, I think the point of control would be a pretty easy area, or maybe the edge of the bulk of this value here at like 879, 880. That'd be another pretty good area for the market to go to.
I like those 880s. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do something.
Goldman, do something. Hogue, Delta lightening up a little bit on the positive side, or they're just holding it, and this is just a little profit taking up here?
Yeah, it's come off a little bit. It's 3,600 in the S&P's positive, 3,600 in the NASDAQ positive. It has come off just a little bit on this little pullback here.
Jared, so you're looking for your setup. Essentially, you're looking to see who's winning that tug of war in that moment, and if some of the buyers or sellers get a little bit out over their skis, if you will. It's kind of looking to take the opposite. If the buyers are a little overextended.
I might throw another one on for a quick
that,
scalp.
and it's just if the market is, it's in balance most of the time where neither of the two have an edge. And so I like to see when there's the imbalance or the aggressor step in and say like, okay, our intention's to move to the next area of balance or fair value. So like I look at high volume areas, so you could call it a high volume node. There's 100 different terms for anything. So look to see a breakthrough. So like just in this example, I consider this high volume. If sellers break through it, they're showing us their intention. They're not agreeing on this price as fair value. Then boom, next area of high volume, fair value, balance, whatever you want to call it, and then just move from value area to value area, and don't overcomplicate it really.
What price do you have for value area right now? Is it still 906? That's the high.
Yes, or I did it again. The 906 is the high, and then the low is 801. So it's about 100-point range.
All right. Let's trade 24,913. 913 now 914 is in the NASDAQ.
Order filled.
15 minutes. Let's trade ES 6732. 70% short in the NASDAQ. 74% short in the ES. Until average price in the ES 67.29. 67.29 for those shorts.
Coda, do you happen to know like what's up with Apple today?
I don't, but it is almost 4% now. I see that.
Yeah.
I have not looked at any of the news or headlines regarding Apple. But it's not stopping. That's for sure. It's
Good
going.
for them.
Is it the new phone?
No.
I got the new phone. I got it. I got the new phone.
Are you
fine.
filming your own like video shorts now, Andre?
No, nope. It's just the phone, making phone calls. I got it, and it's good. I was working with a 13 far too long, so I finally got it. But Apple stock is up 4%. Goodness. Just gonna drive this thing higher.
Come on.
Yep, 4% sale. $9. Up $9.
An open AI hardware deal.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens if you close 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Again, we haven't seen much from
Order filled.
Speaker Williams. Actually nothing. Again, in about 45 minutes, we got a slew of speakers. We got 3 of them. We got Myron, we got Hammock, and we got Arkin. I don't believe Arkin is a voting member. I could be wrong on that. Myron is a voting member. All at 11 a.m.
Sure is.
Central. Yep. Where are they speaking? Myron. Stay tuned for that one. Put it all together. And then just 67.31 half last trade. ES 6 points off the highs there. Might be rolling over a little bit in the NASDAQ. What's that? What was that, Hogue? What does that mean? You saw something.
Yeah, means we're getting a little confirmation on our reversal pattern up here at the highs. And we're taking out the IB high in the NASDAQ, or at least testing it.
Okay, took some profits right there at 06. I have 2 left for runners. Move my stop loss at 926. I'll move my stop loss again to 916 if we get further breakdown towards 900. I like those 880s call out that you were referring to, Jaron. That was that major resistance we ran into before we broke, and then it was the all-time highs, right? That's where we broke through the all-time highs in the NASDAQ. So it was resistance. So be curious to see if we come down there and find some support.
Jack, when you're seeing the rock fight in options, has anything changed over there? Is the trade still valid?
Well,
The house
we did.
country from 32.
Yes. I mean, even if it doesn't work out, at least we did get the pause and momentum up there.
Right.
So I thought it was worth the risk.
All right, I'll bring this back
Check
down
this one, man. I was
here.
asking Jack there, is the reason that you got into the trade still there? And the answer is yes. And stay convicted.
Fuck, should I close it out?
75% short in the NASDAQ right now. 77% short in ES. I haven't seen this one just this week. Again, 77% short ES. Last trade, 67.32. NASDAQ ladder here. Anything jumping off? Nope, pretty thin. 2 on the bid, 2 on the ask. Powell will be speaking tomorrow. We'll be bringing that to you. 11:30.
Hear from him?
Yeah. 11:35 a.m. Central Time.
Man, I should have closed it out with $100.
Apple is going, Jack.
Unless this wants
Apple
to
Jones
fucking
going.
fall off a cliff, which I don't think it does.
I'm gonna get out of
Interesting.
one
Oh,
more right.
maybe it does.
Yes, 75% short on the NASDAQ tilt. 77% short in the ES tilt. 10 minutes till London close. 10 minutes till London close. Also, is a 3 and 6 month. Bill auction. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew, so remember the Euro close. Absolutely. Remember that's in 10 minutes. We'll might see some things change from there. Again, pin to the top of the chat. Get those questions in. Group coaching. Oh, what else do we have today? Oh, and hoop. That's right. And hoop. We got
Order
Short Chat
filled.
today as well.
Of course. Wow, fucking $75. It took all
How about this? Coming
fucking
up after
morning. I
this,
really,
Jared, you know
really,
who's coming up
really
after
hate
this.
that. Whole bunch.
The man in the myth.
I can always re-enter the
Aaron
trade.
will be joining us with J and JD. No, how's that? How's that?
Is he awake?
Is there,
Is he awake yet? You guys live in the same.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be on at this time, so I woke him up at like 8:30.
Ah,
job.
man. Yeah.
Let's come back up to
Excellent.
here, retest this.
Jared.
So, NASDAQ finding support at the IB high here.
So
And 06, at least now. A little bit of a bounce there.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and flatten.
Okay. What'd you
Flatten.
say, Dakota?
No, I'm done. I'm done with this. We didn't see too much of a continuation. There's the thing. If I'm short this market, like I was telling you, it's gonna base hit, and I want it to go now. You know, stair step up, elevator down. We weren't getting the momentum I wanted to see. We still might get down there, but up 375. And I'm gonna lock myself out. Everyone got to see it, so there's no question, right? There's no question. This has been a great month for me in this account. This is now, winning day number 13 in a row. So 375 micros,
Nice.
and yeah, done for the day. And
I love that.
here's proof.
I love all the green.
Go ahead.
I love all the
Here's
green.
the concept. It does
What's
not. You
that?
don't need minis to make a decent living, a decent amount of money in trading. Just been trading micros, 375, $6,500 this month, and let's just keep the good times rolling. All on air, right here in front of you.
On Dakota. All that green. What are you doing differently, if anything? What has changed, right? Get back to the basics, get back to fundamentals. What are you doing to simplify it?
So number one, base hits, and number two, this is something I talked with you, Hogue. The difference between like my personal account and then when I trade on air. So when I trade on air, you're trading in front of thousands of traders, right? And you have that little tendency to over trade. And so I was over trading. I was taking too many trades. Entertainment. It's like, you know what? That's okay. I'm just going to trade me. I've seen great results in my personal account throughout this year, but then I was struggling in the Topstep account, and that has been the major difference. It's like, right, I need to trade exactly the same. I'm going to take higher quality trades. I'm going to take less trades, and it doesn't matter whether someone in chat's like, just take a trade, take a trade. Okay, if I'm going to trade or I'm going to demonstrate something as a coach in my slow markets, I'll switch to a practice account and do it that way. But I'm going to be patient, more patient than base hits like you seen Andre. Hey, we're going against the trend. I'm only going to get 10, 15 points out of it, and I'm going to be happy.
You be you, Dakota, because you're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you.
Some people, but that's okay. Yeah.
I love it. Dakota, well done, man. Well done.
Oh god, should we throw another short on here? What do you think?
Gold making a run here. Buck and a half from all-time best. Last trade gold. 37.61. 37.61.
Might throw
Headline from
let's see.
Basin. 10 Fed chair candidates will be interviewed by next week. Let me get my hands on that list of who it was. Bullard was one of them. Who were some of the other ones? I forgot.
Gold was like a hardcore hawk back in during the financial crisis. Interesting. So we'll get those.
That is an interesting.
Out of all the names, but one of 10. We'll see what those names are. The other two were hawks as well. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Like a physical AI robot of Paul Volcker. That would be a real surprising one.
It's a name that they recognize.
2 seconds
There we
left
go.
on this
New
5
all-time
minute.
highs
Let's see how
in
that
gold.
reacts.
New all-time highs in gold.
Oh gosh, this is annoying.
763 and 40 cents. 40 cents. New all-time highs in gold. There we go. Can we get the quad? All the YM, the Dow Mini has. I'll pull back a little bit. We got within 18 points. Got within 18 points of all-time highs. We got 3 all-time highs today. Nasdaq, ES, gold. YM do it as well. This is absolutely incredible. Just bulls.
Nasdaq's
everywhere.
pushing again.
Beats the foghorn.
Apple's not stopping. It's just
What's going on there?
Is it still?
It's up
What do
4%
they know?
now.
And that's a massive market cap company.
Yeah, you got to run through
It
the
is.
size. You gotta run
I think it's just because Apple told its suppliers to bump up production. That'd be part of that. Part of it.
Ramp it up. Well, there's no headlines.
Yeah.
We got Euro close in 4 minutes. Jared, context. I'm gonna keep peppering you with this context stuff. Context. Where are
All
we
right,
right
let's
now?
wait for
Saw
Euro
the 905.
close.
Go ahead.
905.
I hopped there short, and the reason was that we initially the value area high didn't move up. Looks like we finally broke through it, kind of created an area of low volume, retraced back up to it, and starting to see some rejection. Once again, I could be wrong on this pretty quick, so I want to keep my stop relatively tight. Regardless how this trade plays out, I'll be done for the day. I have a rule, like I really don't like trading past noon or in the afternoon, so it's just Monday. You don't want to take up too many losses early on in the week. So yeah, we'll let it play out and see how it works. But it did look like there was some buying going on here, and we started rejecting. So I like the trade.
Short 5 micros from what price?
910.
910. All right.
24.9. Yes.
Yeah. I think Brad Sims is on it, that Apple's been under-owned all year. Jay, I saw the Wedbush upgrade, but all of their targets are just, what's the highest number we can think of?
I love that. All right, 3 minutes till London closing. We have got new all-time highs. Gold, Nasdaq, ES, Dow got close within 18 points. We got crude. Crude grinding high here, $62.33. Low of the day in crude, $61.61. See what happens here in about 2.5 minutes. When you say under-owned, Jack, are these playing catch-up to the rest of the Mag 7?
Well, they're kind of on, the whole story's been AI driven, and Apple of those companies probably has the smallest footprint. So I think comparatively they have not performed as well. Like, I don't think Apple's close to its all-time high. Let me check this real quick. I could be wrong on that. One
Interesting.
moment.
Because the other Mag 7, Nvidia, obviously.
Apple's all-time high. So Apple's trading 256 right now. Its all-time high is 260. So it is getting close to that. Maybe this is just a push and a squeeze.
It might overtake Microsoft again as the bigger market cap. Microsoft's at 3.8.
4.2% right now. Good lord.
Yeah,
Incredible.
it's going. This keeps
All right,
going.
I might enter a long right
Everything.
here,
Everything, just buy it, everything. 79% long on the crude
especially
tilt.
if this breaks above right.
And
here.
heavy long tilt
Weirdo.
for most of fast markets, and continue to grind higher. About 60 cents off those lows put in 2 hours ago. 72% short in the ES right now. And will we see, after Jerry gets out of this trade, after Jerry takes some profits down there, will we see 25,000s in NASDAQ today? Here we go. Gold not done, Hogue. What'd you have for weekly kickoff high? What'd you have for weekly kickoff high in gold?
Although
38s, right?
Yeah. 38.86. Another $100.
Nice.
that's not a bad
Look
idea
at
to
this thing
short
go.
this right here.
Oh my
Actually,
Incredible. incredible. 37.65. Last trade in gold, all-time highs. Yes.
It's not out of the realm of possibility for a 1 week move to be $100 in gold, especially up here.
Oh, we saw $70
$59 a day.
We saw we saw $70 move on last Wednesday. Obviously different. It's FOMC day. Yes, gold. Would we say gold is the market of the year so far?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Jared agrees. We
I
put
would
up a
agree.
poll. Do we put up a poll? What is the market? Four products. What is the market of the year so far? How do we define that? I don't know. We'll just pick one. Put up gold, ES, Nasdaq, and what do you want? Bitcoin. Put those four up. Gold, ES, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin. What is the market of the year? We're giving out awards. We're giving out awards in September.
UBS meme basket.
London close. Yes,
London
oh, thank you. You got it. Thank you. Thank you. NVIDIA. That's the real answer, Reggie. NVIDIA. All right, London close.
Oh God. I mean, a long would make sense. A short would make sense. We got this 5-minute gap right here, which we respected. Actually, or was that? No, this 5-minute gap right here, which is this rejecting off of that. I don't know what to do.
Here, I feel like this has been happening on fast markets a lot. Where I put on, especially in the micros, a trade, and then it just is there.
It just sits there.
Watching
There
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad I got out at 9:08.
We can make this a quick one. But poll is up. What is the market of the year so far? White Oak cattle. You can tell who wrote that poll. Let that one get some votes in, and then we'll get the group coaching link pinned to the top of the chat again, because it was gonna be group coaching. Hogue, Hoop, JD. With that being said, Hogue, you got some work to do. We're gonna see you here back in about 25 minutes or so. So Hogue, talk to me, man.
Yeah, well, pleasure to be with you guys. Jaron, Dakota, Jack, Andre, always a pleasure. I'll be back to see all of you for the recap. Keep trading well, guys. See you in a few.
Thanks.
Later,
Thank you. All right, we can pull that really quick. Looks like gold, 62%. Thank you. 1 minute, 200 votes. You guys are the absolute best. 4,000 people watch. You got gold of the year so far. We should do like awards in December.
Oh, like a tuxedo thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Favorite chat. The chat. Favorite market. Maybe favorite moment.
Ardo of the year.
Ardo of the year. Yes. Ardo of the year.
Nessa is making a strong contender for that.
Sounds like Bezin is 10 fetch. I gotta get those names. So maybe we can have a little fun with that. All right, we got about 20 minutes or so. Like Damies, there you go. Like Damies. Andrea says, I love that idea. All right. Crude oil, best market of the year. Brooksy. I love you, Brooksy, but I don't know about that. Hey.
Oh my God, that short was the right answer. Boom, that should have been it right there, boy.
Dow catching a bit of a bid. Can Dow do all-time highs? Because we've had three. Yes, that's right. Three markets. We've had gold, ES, and the Nasdaq. Getting to those ETHs. We got Jared, number 79, the big board in the house, short 5. Nasdaq from 24,910. Dakota, star of slow markets in the house. Hey, Dakota, who's going to be on slow markets today? It is a Monday, 7:30 p.m. Central.
It is.
Today?
It is. I got Coach Jay is going to be joining me. He joins me Mondays and Tuesdays, and those are some of the best nights. We talk about these markets, and
Order filled.
It was a good one. We was looking for gold to break out, and we wake up this morning and gold's up 1%. And same with the Nasdaq. Looking for those. I tell you what, movements overnight, and some of the slow market traders, they kill these markets. It's amazing to see.
Order filled.
Excellent. That's Dakota, Jay, Dakota, Jay, Yan, Yeah, we got Jay and Baron and JD after Hope's morning recap. Jay saw Jay in open call. Jay just
Order filled.
hours.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Let's go,
Also,
dude.
at the buzzer, Hall.
Alright, we'll bring this down to
Amazing
here.
Wednesdays, Jay. Amazing Tuesdays.
Yep. Let's roll this thing over.
Okay. Okay.
So this push, we're gonna bring this
Something.
down
Was
to
that a
here.
little
I
bit?
was very close to getting stopped out, and now I'm now we're in problems.
We got Assault candle came in there. 24,902 last trade.
Order filled.
Alright, cool.
The NASDAQ.
338.
About 20
Calling
points
it
or
good.
So ES saw some
Palms are
signs
sweaty.
as well, now trading
Mom's spaghetti.
67.30. Candle,
Chip says
the
a
NASDAQ.
1100 lot.
Was that what it was? See that? Look at you guys. See, you guys all fell for it too. You guys say I exaggerate. I heard you guys all go ooh. I mean, it was only 25 points in the NASDAQ.